Hey guys, it's Super Shrek, and welcome to the first part of my Let's Play Markus Wulfhart campaign, playing the Mortal Empires map on Legendary difficulty. Now, I did do a Wulfhart campaign back when he was initially released, and that was on the Vortex map, and I think I played on a lower difficulty back then. And yeah, it was. I remember that it could still be a bit hair-raising, even sort of not playing on Legendary with all of the modifiers that applies. So yeah, let's get started and have a look at what's going on. So just to begin with, okay, right, we're pretty good. Yeah, I remember this mechanic. So we can't recruit certain units, and we have to get them periodically from the Empire. And I remember, I think this hostility function, sort of when you reach a certain hostility, like a lizardman army will come and attack you. And okay, recruit rank for huntsman generals. Yep, okay, that's good. We'll probably be using those guys. And then in terms of his lord effects, yeah, okay, pretty good in terms of both ambush success and defense. That's pretty useful. Upkeep minus 50% for archers, so I'll be making heavy use of those guys in the early game at least. Lizardmen hate me, which is going to be interesting because I think we're very close to. I think we start at war with one of them. I don't know if that's to Henowin or not. And yeah, attribute woodsman. I don't know exactly what that does, but presumably it means that we can move through forests with no penalties. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if that applies to large units and cavalry, pistoliers, things like that. And we start off with some archers, some huntsmen, and some war wagons. Okay, let's get stuck straight in. So, yeah, the the Empire are one of my, I would say probably one of my favourite factions to play. I really like the Old World update and the introduction of the elect accounts, and yeah, it's just so funny at the moment. I mean, you open the elect accounts map, and by about turn 20, sort of probably 3 or 4 of those are like Manfred von Carstein. But yeah, I mean, I'm recording this post the most recent patch that introduced Elfarian and Grom. What is it, the Grim and the Paunch? So yeah, the buff to the vampires generally won't affect this playthrough. But it's just hilarious. But I really like the challenge. I had a lot of fun playing my Gelt campaign. So yeah, let's see how we get on over here. So I suppose the biggest difficulty right off the bat is just going to be going up against lizardmen and potentially other enemies with sort of very little armor piercing. But yeah, let's see what the old man's got to say. Okay, here we are. And that's Tlax. Is it Tlaxlan? Probably not saying that right, and I might not attempt to again.
Just to the north are
yeah, okay, alright. So we've got the Blue Vipers, I think, north of us. And we probably don't want to. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go yet. I'm going to have a quick look at the victory campaign condition. But I would prefer to sort of leave whoever's in Central Lustria, Central America, to kind of hopefully deal with them or weaken them, and then I might just mop up. Okay, here's to Henowin. Yikes. So we're pretty much basically surrounded by Skaven. I know Skrulks to the south as well. Lizardmen, Vampire Coast, and Savage Orcs. Wow. Okay, like I say, it's this is a new campaign for me, so let's just have a look at a few things. Right, okay. The Emperor's Mandate. Got this acclaim. Yeah, okay, we've got this acclaim bar, and that ties into the Imperial supplies and the level of those. But as we get further along here, the lizardmen just hate me more and more. So, which suggests it's probably going to be good to actually just try and neutralise the lizardmen as much as possible by the point we get far along in the campaign. Okay, hostility. Yeah, I remember this as well. I don't know what raises hostility. I think it's just, I don't know, is it every battle or every time you capture a settlement? I'm not sure. Also in previous standing, blah blah blah. Winning offensive battles and harassing local inhabitants will increase their hostility towards you. Okay, so I suppose that probably includes raiding and things as well. And Wulfhart's hunters, yeah, okay. So let's have a look at these. Get rid of this chap. Okay, be at war with the following faction. Yes, I remembered that. Okay, so be at war with the mutineers. Now, I'm tempted to do that straight away because I know that their army is probably over here, facing off against Luther Harkon's initial force. However, that does not mean that they won't raise an army here and come and put pressure on straight away. Okay, right, let's just go back and have another look. Okay, current objective, move a character. So for the dwarf, it's move a character to Spine of Sotek. I think that's where the blue dwarfs, you know what I mean, where the dwarves in Lustria are at the moment. And if I read all this stuff, that might make sense. Raise hostility level to very hostile. See how quickly that happens, but that might mean that we get her pretty early on. And then this chap, Zlano Apek, how far away is that right now? Okay, it's only there, so I mean potentially we could go for it. I can't remember if they spawn at your capital or at Markus Wulfhart and whether they get any movement on their first turn. But yeah, and let's just have a quick look at our province. Right, so we're at war with these guys. Their capital's there. This is a horrible province. Like, on the face of it, it doesn't look that big, but this is kind of several turns to get from one settlement to another in any direction, I believe. So it's going to be so important to get my minor settlements walled up really quickly. But yeah, okay, let's have a look. So what are we going to do? Okay, I'll look at that afterwards, but yeah, so to begin with,
Markus Wulfhart.
let's just
Relations
check.
with foreign powers may
Go
be
away.
managed.
Okay, we're just at war with Slaxland. We've got a non-aggression pact with New World colonies.
Nation calls.
Let's see
My time
if...
is
Right,
finite,
okay, they're not
but
interested.
I'll
See if we
spare
can get some trade going straight away. Skeggy,
Spree.
I hope that Master Mundi deals with him. Blue Vipers, yep, okay, and Vampire Coast Mutineers, so this is what I want. So they'll actually take non-aggression, but I want the Hunter. So, yeah, okay. No, why am I demanding this? Okay, just bear with me. Having a blonde moment. Declare war, okay. Right. Or... Yeah, I haven't discovered the Vampire Coast, have I? So I was going to see if they wanted me to join the war. Okay, so war declared, there we go. And boom, that just gets us an agent straight away. Now, if we don't defeat this army straight away, I'm guessing it's just going to run back to one of these settlements. So there's a small military presence there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where it is, but they've got another army. So I really need to try and sort of wipe this out. But let's see which hunters can... I could try and block this guy so he can't get away, and that means I won't be able to use him in the battle. It's good to see that I can use him, he can act straight away. But yeah, okay. 50% chance, 4% chance of him getting wounded. Let's see if we can do it. And we failed, okay. Alright, so we're just going to have to do our best to
On the hunt. Hunt them
to
down.
wipe him out. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Saurus Warriors and Feral Cold Ones I'm going to want to deal with straight away.
Let's get this done.
So I think the goal for this episode of the Let's Play is really just going to be making progress towards securing this first province. And hopefully just not annoying anybody else around me. Like, I'd like to be on the front foot when it comes to going to war with anyone else. But I suppose the big threats are going to be the Savage Orcs to the north. Obviously, I've just declared war on the vampires. So at some point, I'm sure they'll send a force, but I think they'll be occupied for several turns with Luther Harkon. So yeah, let's see. Okay, and let's give this a go. War wagons. Okay. I suppose they were released with this patch, so they're one of the kind of signature units or something. I don't know. But yeah, okay. So he can vanguard. That's good to know. and the huntsman can vanguard as well. I got really confused about huntsman because I saw fire whilst moving, but I didn't realise they didn't have a 360-degree arc. So whenever I was running away from the enemy, I was just like, why aren't my huntsmen doing anything? Why aren't they shooting? But yeah, okay. Let's try and get some pop shots. What's this? Yeah, okay, the feral cold ones. Let's try and get some pop shots off at them, and then come back and, you know, let's see how well we can do this. If I put the war wagons here, they can fire whilst moving as well. So, and then we've just got, okay. We've just got, yeah, okay. If I just deploy like this, and then the goal will be to try and move everything back to just shoot down the line. If I can get their troops to just engage with my melee here. And these. Right. Okay. Let's give it a go. I remember that he's got this, what is this? Focus shot. But it just takes forever to ramp up and fire. I mean, I'll try it. But I just don't particularly want Markus Wulfhart getting run down by feral cold ones straight away. Did it happen? Okay, it did. Alright. Okay, they've gone into rampage mode. Rampage mode. Okay, let's see. Let's move these troops forward a little bit. I mean, we could have embedded the hero to make this fight a little bit easier, but it looks like we've broken those guys, so that's not a terrible start. Yeah, okay. I'm hoping they'll come back because I've got more pressing things to shoot right now. Okay, the Saurus warriors are probably going to be the next thing, aren't they? And I'll get Markus Wulfhart firing at these. Yeah, okay, they've come back already. Better fire at them. Before they get to anything. Okay, they're going to nibble on an archer or two. Right, now we'll move back. I'm going to move these guys over, and I'm going to try and get their general onto him. Because I really want... I really want to engage the Saurus and then just shoot into their side. Okay. Alright, literally everything shoots at the Saurus now. It's not going to be a good melee exchange, but I mean, yeah, they're getting shot to pieces. Victory is in our grasp, that's good. But, that said, I'll be surprised if this is a decisive victory. Just because our melee's got a bit chomped straight away. They just don't compare, do they? Did I manage to wipe those guys out? Okay, yes, we did manage to wipe those out. And I'd really like to wipe out the Saurus. And yeah, let's just sandwich these skinks. Okay, now let's fire on there. Bring these up here. Don't think he can do his focus shot on targets that are in melee, so... Like, I really don't know. I mean, what's it say? Scale projectile damage against combatants with missing health. Ah, okay, so is it like a kill shot? I'm talking World of Warcraft, but yeah. So it's going to do more damage the less health they've got. That's actually quite useful. And if I'd have known that and actually read the tooltip, I wouldn't have used it straight away. Okay, like I say, it would be good to make sure that these units don't come back. But we do have the general to worry about. I don't know if they can... Right, okay. Come out here. I mean, those skinks are all but wrecked. Have to see what their general's going to do now. He's just having a potter about, I think. Oh, okay, he stayed on those guys. That's actually quite good.
To battle!
Shoot them.
Markus Wulfhart,
And what will we do with you? Okay, you just shoot him.
swordsman! Quick march! Axeman!
Without doing too much friendly fire, I hope.
Sir,
Okay, they've come back. That's good. In fact, you come back, because I hope that they'll come back again. Oh, there's army losses.
swordsman! Take position!
So at the very least, now I would like to kill their general. I don't know. I'll take a chance here, and I'll send the war wagons to try and finish those off.
Spot us!
But I don't know if I'll take their general out if I do that. That's the only thing. No, actually, okay. Change your plan. Change your plan. He's more important.
Sigma!
And my melee, yeah. I mean, they're not in the best health. They're probably regretting leaving Reichland now. Just about now. Okay, that's a shame. Yeah, that I should have. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. If I can get Markus Wulfhart with enough range, I mean he's at the limit of his range now. I think if he tries to fire this off, it won't fire. Let's try. No. Yeah, what I should have done is just tried to block his exit with with my melee, but he just wasn't having any of it really, was he? So let's just see. Okay. I mean, he's certainly not the healthiest dinosaur roaming around Lustria right now, but sadly he did get away. But yeah, it is what it is. Never mind. And we got a close victory. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we do next. Like I say, I know that the Vampire Coast Mutineers will be kind of fighting fighting Luther Harkon. So, and when I've played any Vampire Coast campaign, I know that if you take their settlement in the northeast corner, then the settlement that's close to me, I think it's Temple of Slaxland.
I've no time for
They
human
raise an
fighting.
army there usually. What do we need right now? Okay, leadership, treasury.
Bring out the nooses.
Probably take the money.
Onwards, man!
Okay, yeah. I mean, he's just gonna scoot off back down here, isn't he? That's unfortunate, but never mind. Yeah. Okay. So Luther Harkon blows up their initial army, possibly takes Poxmarsh. They raise an army here. That army comes to attack me. So I think the bigger threat right now, though, is just going to be these guys. I'll assume that they're raising an army down in their capital. So I'm just going to have to... If we lose Temple of Kara, then... Yeah, okay.
Huntsman
I
of
think I'm going to
Empire.
stick to my... In true Lizardman fashion, even though I'm not playing them, but I am close to them. So they are all around me. I'm going to stick to my vision, or hold to my vision. I'm going to take this province, and on the way round in doing that, if the vampires come over here and take this, I will just go and take it back. But if I can get... I think what I'm going to do is try and take their capital, and I'm going to be doing that with
Markus
war
Wulfhart.
wagons and some archers and a couple of swordsmen. So, yeah, let's see.
Covering ground.
But the goal, therefore, is to get there as quickly as possible, so that they won't have more than a couple of turns of recruitment. And I wonder if I don't know if I can. Yeah, it would be great if I could ambush them or something, get them to come out of their settlement. But anyway, you know, let's just see. Right, so right now, let's get, what we're going to get. We're going to get 3 units of archers. We don't need this building. I think it's going to be more valuable to get growth or possibly just money at this point. Yeah, okay. So let's demolish that. They don't have any military presence here right now. And that guy has moved. So, right, in terms of research, the hunting advances, casualty replenishment, public order +1, that's going to be good to work towards, I think. But right now, I will probably go, I will probably just go with growth. Yeah, okay, that's good. And Markus Wulfhart, I will want him to take Route Marcher. And yeah, let's just out of curiosity, does that give him movement immediately? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think we're ready to move on. So we couldn't get trade or anything else, but yeah, that's the first battle done. So there we go. We're off to a start. Time will tell if it's a good start or not. But yeah, let's see what happens now. The fact that he barely moved then just reinforces what I was saying about how slow it can be to get around this province. I mean, I think, oh great, he's in march stance right there, 2 feet away from me, but actually I'm not going to catch him. He's going to go back here, and I am going to assume that their army is here. Doesn't look like it's increased in size. And I'm going to come up here. Right, let's just check this. Yeah, okay, that's the fastest way. I'm going to need some units because, I mean, their garrison, what's that, 7? They've got a garrison of 7 units. Their army looks like it's about 6 units. So I'm going to need some clout. But yeah, let's see. And I will embed this guy when we get closer, I expect. But yeah, let's see. He can go and scout ahead. And Temple of Kara, public order isn't going to be great at this point in the campaign. But yeah, what do we want? Tempting to just put a garrison, a guardhouse here. But I think what I'm really going to need is... Now, if I got public order off the bat, the thing is though, I'm going to be running around this province, so every time I take a settlement, I'm going to be sitting in it. So hopefully public order isn't going to be massively problematic. So what I think I'm going to do is build that and just get a bit more cash. Because even if you've got a lot of money at this point, it's going to evaporate very rapidly as we move around. So yeah, I'm recruiting, that's good. These guys probably aren't going to go into the next battle fully replenished. Unless, I suppose, I recruit... probably going to get one more turn of recruitment. So, let's see. But we could save... Right, I can't get this... Yeah, okay. No, we'll hang on to these. We'll hang on to these because we can't recruit anything but spearmen without shields now, I think. So, yeah. There's nothing more to do, is there? So let's move on. Thinking a bit longer term, perfect campaign would be to Henowin, it's Blue Vipers, everybody just leaving me alone to do my thing, and Skaven, taking this province, all happy and good, everybody loves me, and then what I'll probably do is come over here and take this province, because I think there's either gold or diamonds there, and then come down here. And diplomatically, yeah, we only know Calador. I'll have a look at diplomacy before we end this turn, which is probably going to be pretty soon. Okay, we're still in our home province here, so I think another round of archer recruitment, and that'll probably be us.
Markus Wulfhart.
So yeah, let's do that. So 3 more of these, and then that's going to be the army I've got to make work to capture Tlaxlan. So we've got these in 2 turns though, so I'm hoping they bring with them either a mortar or a cannon, which will be useful to take for taking out towers. And if not, I'll just have to do it. It'll just be very scrappy, probably, with like using up all my ammunition and then sending these poor, shattered, tired, broken, injured melee units that I have up and over the walls. Yeah, let's see. Okay, quick look at diplomacy. Am I even interested? If they were interested in trade, I might get that. But yeah, Calador, you know, rip in advance. I'm sure that the Vampire Coast are going to take you out. Tlaxlan, I'm not going to consider peace, but it'll be useful to see kind of when they get to the point that they might take it. Skeggy, meh. Blue Vipers, they've been wrecked. Do I want to take... do I want to take a non-aggression pact with them? You know, I have no interest... Oh, I don't know though, I don't want the drowned, and... What happens up here? Okay. We can always break it down the line. But then I have to think that because they're beat up and they've got other priorities right now and they're at war with 2 factions, they're probably not going to declare on me anyway. So I'll leave that because I don't want to get in a mess. New World colonies. Yeah, okay. I'll talk to them hopefully and they'll be interested in trade sometime soon. Wow, okay, that's their army. Yikes. Yeah. Okay, I need to get that army out of the settlement because it's not even full. I mean, they've got at least another turn or 2 of recruitment before I even get to fight it. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's move on.
Only surrender will save your beloved Lustria. Markus Wulfhart.
Okay, public order still not great here. Let me just look at technologies. I just had a bit of a brainwave. Yeah, okay. Melee defense +10 when fighting lizardmen, skaven and greenskins, which is pretty much everybody that's around me, apart from the Vampire Coast. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wait a turn, and I'm going to get that, hopefully, before I engage with these guys. So for now, I am going to... I'm going to go and raid. I'm going to move as far as I can. And then hopefully that army will come out to engage me. So I've seen what's there now. Let's embed this guy and we get our Imperial supplies in a turn. And let's see what can happen. Because I don't really need the Imperial supply. I mean, like I say, I'm hoping that there's... I know there's an artillery choice. So I don't need that to fight this army outside the settlement.
The Empire have authority here.
So yeah, they can't quite reach me anyway. But yeah, so I won't build that just yet. And let's move on. Oh, Nakai. He's our nemesis, isn't he? I remember I think it was either the trailer or there was some kind of trailer for the patch that released Markus Wulfhart. I don't know if he is kind of programmed to make a beeline for you, but at least we're not at war with him. Hey, nice. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, all right. That's not terrible. I suppose a cannon's better for sieges. But I would have preferred a mortar just generally. But a cannon and some outriders. Yeah, let's take that. Now, that guy stopped recruiting. I sort of... Okay, alright. If I move to about here... Yeah, he's in range of me now. Now, I was just thinking, if I make myself too strong, is he just going to sit in his settlement and realise that he can't beat me? But I don't know. Obviously, I don't know what the balance would be right now, and certainly not gonna. Yeah, I think I'll just pick these up now. I know that means that my predicted income is going to go down by a few hundred. But that's nearly a full stack, and it's a bit of a motley crew, and it's mostly archers. But yeah, let's see. And yeah, so I'm gonna do. I guess I might not have that for this battle if they do what I want them to do. But yeah, we just have to deal with that. So the goal's got to be getting Slackslan, and then coming over here before they manage to get that army too sizable again. But I expect if I take this out, they probably won't have access to Saurus recruitment anymore. So it might just be an army of skinks, and that would be brilliant. I don't think I'll have too many problems with that. Okay, let's move on. Let's hopefully get a battle. Yeah, they made the attack. Okay, balance is pretty much bang on even. Yeah, okay, they got some skirmishes. It's mainly the Saurus that I'm worried about though, because my what I'll probably have to do is use Markus and Hertwig to hold the tides back while I shoot them. But yeah, let's see what we can do. We're certainly not going to come out of this battle with no casualties, because I go into this type of fight thinking, oh, it's okay, it's fine. Look at how many missile units I've got. They'll be shot to pieces by the time I get they get to me. But then I realise that Sauruses just don't die. Okay. Okay. Could hide behind the hill and just have them chase my Outriders. My Outriders with grenade launchers. But no. Okay, but I do want to maximise the amount of time that my cannons can get to fire. Okay, that's pretty flat. All right. Okay. So let's fight. Let's fight here. And yeah. Okay. Right. So let's see what we're gonna do. On the presumption that units will probably reach me, I'm just going to do a bit of a checkerboard, and yeah, okay, so let's put these guys here, let's put these guys here. No, actually the bulk of their army is probably going to come and hit this side, I would have thought, unless they move across quite rapidly. Okay, we're gonna want to go and shoot stuff. So the huntsmen, because they can't fire backwards, I really don't know how valuable it is even Vanguard deploying them. But you know, every little bit of damage is probably going to help. And same with the war wagons. They weren't actually too bad in the last battle. Like, I never bother with them usually. Right, he can't Vanguard, can he? But Markus Wulfhart can. But yeah, let's just put these guys and the cannon into guard mode, and let's give this a whirl and see what we've got. Okay, Saurus Spears. It's not a bad first target. Try and wreck one unit at a time. Oh, look at that. Juicy damage straight away. Good stuff. Come on, guys. Wow, his range is so poor. Get another volley off. There we go. Okay. Right, I'm going to start moving these back now, because I don't want them to get poisoned. Right, shoot at them while they're overlapping with each other and hopefully we'll hit both units. You stupid AI, look at what you've done. And my cannon can... I want to fire at them, maybe they'll hit the units in front as well. Okay. The battle's not won yet, but I feel like kind of pretty much obliterating two units of Sauruses is not a bad start at all. Yeah, I mean the huntsman. I've just been running. These skinks are too fast. I won't deploy them like this again against lizardmen. Right, okay. I mean that unit is all but its strength is pretty much gone. I'm going to bring these guys over here. We've got some more Saurus spears that they want to say hello to. Just move them back there. I'll just move them back there. Okay. Right, let's see how we go. So I'll probably stand this guy here. And Markus Wulfhart here. I'll bring the war wagons over here. Right. Okay, they didn't reach. That's alright. That's not bad. Don't shoot my horse, people. Right, more Saurus spears coming in here. There's some Saurus spears there. Let's try and get a volley off. I know these guys... I'm happier these guys... Right, okay. Never mind. Like 2 grenades. I'd rather these guys take the missile fire, because at least they've got shields. Right, you go over there. Right, how's this going? They're just skinks, I'm not too worried about that. Markus Wulfhart is probably going to take some damage. Well, I mean, he is taking damage, he's literally face tanking. Like 4 units. Right, shoot into them. Right, Sauruses, that's not so good. Yeah, you shoot them. We're going to take some damage, it's just, I just hope that we're not too beat up to go into the next fight. Oh, don't shoot at them. But yeah, I mean my melee infantry are pretty much out of the game, I think. Now I've lured them over there. Okay, well I haven't lured them very well because they're just going back. Oh, come on Markus Wulfhart. Okay, he's broken. I think he'll be okay. After a nice bath and a lie down and a few weeks of therapy. I knew this wasn't going to be the easiest of battles. So, I feel like we've got this. But, yeah, we don't want this guy to die. That would be a disaster. Right, shoot at these, shoot at these. Markus Wulfhart should come back soon. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh. Nah, never mind. I didn't think the skinks would do that much damage. And I feel like it must have been the skinks, unless the Sauruses just reached me. There we go, army losses. Okay. So let's run down any Saurus that we can. Because what's left of this army is probably going to be able to limp back into the settlement, and we'll have to face it again. And yeah, absolutely, if we can kill this guy. Okay, he's dead. Good. I wonder if war wagons would be any use at actually running something down. As in physically like ramming into it. I don't know how it works. Okay, stay on the Saurus. Alright, that's okay. That's okay. Let's speed this up. I mean, we're not going to take out more than a unit or two. But yeah, the Fewosaurus to face. I don't know what their garrison looks like. I hope they haven't got anything too beefy, too chunky, like Croxagors. Okay, I mean they're gone, aren't they? Yeah, they're gone. They're dead. Let's call it there. Close victory. Okay, but it's a victory. Yeah. Okay. So Markus and Hertwig aren't gonna have. Well, I mean, I can't use them in melee next time. I've got to be very careful with them. I don't really want either of them dying. But their missile attacks, I think Hertwig's got a gun. That's a bit of a pain because it means he won't be able to fire over walls, but Markus certainly can. It looks like we might have lost that unit of swordsmen. Never mind. And our huntsmen are still intact. So it was really only this unit that took significant damage from the missiles, and these two are a little bit beat up. But everything else should be in reasonable shape, and the cannon is. Well, we still have 4 cannons.
Today,
Okay. I think we've. That's a nice little chunk of money, and we're not replenishing anyway, so I'll take the money. Okay.
The Empire have authority here.
Oh, that's not bad. Fire Hunter. Popping out those fireballs, roasting his food from afar. Okay, whatever. Whatever about what's going on up here. They haven't really made any progress. They've still got 2 settlements. They're taking attrition for some reason. There's still no army here, which means that I don't know where their army is. Oh, okay. I suppose that means it could be on the move. But I'm going to invest this money and try and get as much out of it, and hopefully we will get a return on investment because I can afford it right now. But yeah, the key thing this turn, possibly for the end of this episode, is going to be taking Flaxland. So yeah, let's do it. Now I suppose because he's so beat up, I could use him to go and damage the walls, but that's just not. I think we're okay. I mean, really, I don't want to be going into the settlement anyway if I can get army losses from outside. But yeah, let's see. We've got to do this. Okay, it's not in our favour. That's not unexpected. We've got a big Croco boy here. So that was their replacement general. And besides that, I mean, it's this I don't want to tempt fate, but this should be okay. This should be okay.
To the fray!
I hope there's no artillery bug. I'm gonna go in from the corner, but the thing that just frustrates me the most is when you tell your artillery to fire and it just starts walking towards the tower, and then eventually getting shot if you don't notice in time. But anyway, right, okay, what's good? Yeah, we'll have line of sight. We should. Ooh, okay, didn't actually want to do that, but we'll have line of sight here. I need my heroes not to take any damage, which means that I'm gonna have to use these guys to tank the tower shots. But I mean, absolutely, just in case, I will have these guys not too far away because their towers aren't going to be upgraded or anything. And I'm going to want everything not to be firing at will.
Watch your backs.
It's just too important that we get the most out of our ammo. But yeah, okay, let's give this a go. I mean, they have shields. They're just taking one for the team, and let's speed this up. As long as, yeah, they're both firing at the spearmen. That's okay. Let's get these towers down. Okay, there goes town number 1. And I'm probably going to blast a hole in the wall as well, just to kind of just so that I have their units kind of on the walls here, rather than all across here. Okay, and let's just put these into 3 groups. Are they still firing? Feels like that's going down really slowly compared to the last one. Considering they've been shot to pieces, their leadership's actually pretty good. Never mind, some of these boys won't be going back to the Empire for Christmas. Okay, right, now what's the deal? I think it's just going to be a case. We don't have magic, which would be perfect. And they don't have... Do they have any missile units? Oh. They've got 1... Okay, they've got 2 units of skink skirmishers. Don't have all the range in the world. So... Yeah, let's get my first unit up here. Let's get Markus Wulfhart up here as well. Because I really want him to try and take out the crocodile properly. Who names these? But yeah, let's get up here. And honestly, yeah, let's just get everybody else ready to come up so this doesn't take forever. That includes the Outriders, because they should do a reasonable amount of damage. Now, just stay outside of that targeting circle. Just stay outside. Okay. Alright. So yeah. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that guy's going down so fast. Although, yeah, he's moving around a little bit. And I suppose if you're getting shot, it's acceptable. Okay, shoot those skink skirmishers. They've probably got a reasonable missile resist, but it's got to be done. And you shoot those Saurus warriors. Nah, you don't need to do that. Okay, maybe don't shoot the skirmishers then. Their range is such that they're not going to be able to shoot us back. Okay then, shoot these guys. And you can shoot them. You should have a reasonable line of sight on it. He's used up half his ammo. Well, nearly half. That guy is going down. We've got these fireballs. Now, before I forget, let's get this wall down. Okay, those Saurus are pretty much out of action. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now, I wonder if... I'll just put this guy on fire at will, and I wonder if he'll be able to do anything useful. Standing here. I don't think he will, but yeah, let's just see. Alright, shoot those skinks. And you can probably get a line on those. Markus Wulfhart. I don't know. Shoot those. In fact, come here. See if we can get a fireball. Come on. No. Okay, he's not happy about that. Maybe if I put him No, it's not even the right person. Okay, there we go. Walls down. You shoot at those. I wonder if I move him further up here, if he'll be able to use his fireballs. So yeah, let's give that a shot. Nope. He's waddling off again. How about those guys? Okay. I think he just shot the top of the hill. Never mind. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're making decent progress. Oh, is that the huntsman? Right, okay. Special job for you. Because they can stalk, I might just cheekily try and go and take the capture point. If they... I don't know if they'll move that unit out of there. But let's see. And let's move up my next missile units. We've used a lot of ammo. Right, what have we got? Skinks. Skink skirmishers there. Skinks. Okay, they... can they see us? Is that why they've moved these? Right, stay there for now. We'll just see what they're doing. Now we've still got some... Firing down there would be... Oh, come on. You crafty, crafty lizards. Shoot into the sides of the Saurus. Yeah? No? Didn't like that idea? Oh, they've seen them now. Right. Shoot at those. The cannon. Also shoot at those. Okay, everything's gone. So I'll get them to get up and over the wall. Still got healthy units over here. But yeah, we use up their ammo with the stuff on this corner. Ah, those skinks have moved back there. It's like they know. Now you guys should be able to, without going into... Yeah, okay, without going into the range of that tower. Should be able to get a reasonable line on that. Okay. Oh. I can't remember if it's crossbows or archers that have an easier time shooting at stuff on walls. This hill is quite good though. I could have made better use of that, but it's just about the range. The range is just an issue with these guys. Right. Okay. So let's see how quickly they respond and what they send. If they even care. If they even care at all. Shoot those. Oh my god. Yeah, just go and stand in there. Shoot these skinks now. I don't know what will happen first. We capture it, or as in we capture the what do you call it? The control zone, the victory zone, the capture point, or we get army losses. But we've clearly done okay here. Now it's just going to be these guys behind the tower, isn't it? So I'd say actually just fire at them again. Yeah, okay. Taking the capture point. They all seem to have noticed. Oh. Right. What they've done is pulled some units away. So even if they take the capture point back, we can now pretty much just walk in here and use our outriders and our war wagons to just deal with anything that's left. Guys, come on. You don't need to get shot by the tower. Yeah, okay. They're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to win this fight, so I might just have to run back up on the walls and run down the wall or something. But it was a nice idea. They're going to take the capture point back. I just hadn't done enough damage to the units, but it has kind of jerked them into action. Anyway, though, these have got full ammo, so let's try and finish off a couple more units. They're not going to like that, getting shot by grenades. Yeah, okay. They're gonna take that back. That is a shame, but it was cheeky anyway. The enemy stronghold will soon be yours. Don't tease me. Okay, they're hitting the wall now, so that's not as good. Is that army losses? Oh, bingo. Superb. Apparently just one or two skinks, just enough skinks got hit in the face by a grenade to push it over. Okay, I mean I didn't even need to finish using I didn't really feel I got some like good shots for the artillery to actually do damage to units there, because by the time I got the cannons in position, the skinks had moved. And so that's a close victory again. 38 casualties, which was mostly these spearmen, I think. So overall, we didn't take too much damage there, but obviously we're still in a situation that Markus Hertwig are both pretty beat up. But I can take him out and put him back in, can't I? Because of that hero bug that's happening since the Warden and the Paunch. What did I call it earlier? The Grim and the Paunch? Oh, never mind. But yeah, let's see what we've got in the way of buildings in Tlaxlan, and yeah, let's go from there. Okay. So rip those guys.
These trophies are ours.
Loot and occupy 464. We're going to get a rebellion anyway, and it's going to happen here, and I am right here right now. So, however, for 400 gold, I probably should just occupy it, because if I can hold off the rebellion, then the pressure, I really need to go and take their final settlement.
The Emperor.
Okay. Hostility increased. It's okay, I can cope with that. Right, so we might as well start building this up straight away. And we'll get replenishment over the end turn. Yeah, public order. The conquest penalty is 10. So that's going to go back down to sort of -6 per turn with him in the settlement. I'm just going to have a think about kind of what I do and whether I think I just need to push. And I think what that means is that so how many, I mean, we're talking we're talking like 3 or 4 turns to get over there, depending on whether I march.
Impossible.
So what's probably going to happen is that the rebellion will pop up while I'm over here fighting, and I might have to come back and fight it at full strength. But let's see. I think we can probably do that with this army. And okay, untainted. So it's gonna be a Lizardman rebellion, I guess. Okay. I'd have preferred it was a Skaven rebellion, but it looks like the Skaven around us might have got beaten up, considering there is no Skaven corruption whatsoever. So yeah. Okay, let's build this up. Let's get, for now, like until we've got, that gives me a return on as long as, basically, once this is built, so in 5 turns time, I'll start getting a return on my investment as long as I hold this settlement. Arguably I could be hanging on to the cash and not developing the province at all, because I know the vampires are probably going to go over there, but they're not there yet. and we can always, if we get any warning, we can always recruit a new lord to sit in there with a couple of units. But yeah, overall, that's not a bad start, guys. So I'm going to leave it there for now. So that's episode 1 out of the way. I'm going to be trying to continue this campaign sort of a couple of episodes, or maybe 2 or 3 episodes a week as I get the opportunity to do them. Yeah, it would be brilliant if you wanted to subscribe to me. I'm just going to be playing these campaigns on legendary difficulty and doing some live streams as well. But yeah, drop me a sub, drop the video a like. If you've done this campaign, you've got any feedback, you've got any comments, you want to share the pain of doing this, then please just write down in the comments, and yeah, I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. But overall, right now, I think I'm probably going to want to work towards Lightning Strike, Quartermaster. Yeah, not Headhunter. Lightning Strike and probably Quartermaster. And let's try and get our economy off to a strong start. So, yeah, okay. I don't think it's crucial to get Lightning Strike right now. So what I'm probably going to do first of all is just to give us a helping hand. I'm going to put 3 points into Pistol Corps. But yeah. Okay guys, yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Alright, Super Shrek signing off.